Welcome back. Another day, Emunah Bitachon Daily. How beautiful it is to share the concept of Emunah Bitachon with all the people here around the world and those that are on Zoom. And there's some people on Zoom from Los Angeles still wearing the Make America Great Again caps, which is just a reminder that HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs the world. Who's in charge? It's all Hashem. Yesterday we spoke a little bit about the concept of Hachana for Shabbos, preparing for Shabbos, and Shabbos is the root of Emunah. We say in Kabbalah Shabbos, we say Likras Shabbos v'chu v'nelcha, go towards Shabbos ki makar bracha. It's the root of all bracha. Rabbi Shimshon Pinkus here in a sefer on Shabbos Malchus, he says that Hachana for other mitzvahs are beautiful and it's very special, but the reason why there's a special mitzvah for Hachana for Shabbos from the Torah is because other mitzvahs, you bring the Kedusha down by an action. Whether your lulav, your sukkah, your frashas challah, tzitzis, any mitzvah you're doing, you're bringing it down with the action of the mitzvah. By doing that mitzvah, putting up a mezuzah, right? Building a fence around your porch. All those things, you're bringing the Kedusha through the mitzvah. Shabbos Kodesh, the day itself is Kedusha. You're not doing anything, there's no specific action, it's just rest. It's don't do anything else except with an E, accept with an A, the Kedusha. Accept the Kedusha, except accepting the Kedusha. That's your whole job. To go ahead and to be makabel the Kedusha, accept the Kedusha upon yourself. Rafal likes that, right? You want to accept upon yourself the Kedusha, which means Shabbos itself is the day of Kedusha. And that's really, and if you think about it, that's really what a life of Bitachon does. And I want to go about and discuss that for a moment. We heard about from our friend Yehuda in Los Angeles before. He mentioned that the concept of when you have Emunah Bitachon, there's no worries. And just to help us understand that, because when a person lives a physical life, what happens is that we tend to focus on the physicalities of life, that this is going to get us from point A to point B. We think we're in charge of getting point A to point B, and therefore we stress about it. We're like, how are we going to get there? How are we going to plan it? How are we going to do it? What's going to happen? In every business deal, in every job, in every interaction with people, how will it go? What will the person think of me? Right? Look at teenagers a little bit, right? When anybody has teenagers now, so you look at a teenager, the teenagers are always worried what other people are thinking, how they're going to do it so it will look normal, right? And the more subconscious you are, the more you focus on that. But and that when you take that into adulthood, you focus it on how does my actions equal the results. My actions are going to bring about results. If I do this, I'll get that. And that's the way we're result-oriented, but through our actions, through our avodah. If I make a great business deal, if I sit at my desk in my office, if I go to work, if I do my thing, then the result will be this. And really we have to realize that there's no results in the world except from Hashem. The Chavis HaLevavos speaks, and that's really the next point we're up to in the Chavis HaLevavos, about in health. The Chavis HaLevavos says when a person takes a medicine, and this medication works to heal you from that, one has to take it, but at the same time understand that the only reason the medication could heal is because Hashem allowed it to heal. Going to a doctor being able to heal you is because it says V'rape, a doctor has permission to heal you. But the doctor can't heal you. The medicine cannot heal you. Hashem heals you. These are the emetzoyim. These are the middle people, the middlemen from a person's sickness to his health, from poverty to riches, from having a stressed mindset to no stressed mindset. It's all Hashem. So Shabbos is the ultimate of that. And this is what it means. The fact that it means that Shabbos is Kedusha, Shabbos is no mitzvahs. What do you do Shabbos? Hashem. My Shabbos is Emunah. Hashem, today is your day. And that's really with the preparation. When a person gets ready for Shabbos, what a person is saying is that there's nothing else in my life other than Hashem. So says Rabbi Shimshon Pinkus, of course there's a mitzvah when it says that you should prepare on Friday for Shabbos. That's the mitzvah. But one is supposed to think about Shabbos every single day of the week. Think today is, and we say that. When we finish davening, we end the whole davening. We say, Hayom Yom, today is Rishon B'Shabbos. Don't say today is Sunday, Hayom Yom Rishon. Hayom Yom Rishon B'Shabbos. Sheni B'Shabbos. Why? Because every single one of our days are affiliated with Shabbos. What does it mean we're affiliated with Shabbos? We're affiliated with the concept of Emunah Shlema. We're affiliated with the concept that all physicality is not necessary for the world to survive. That's what Shabbos means. Shabbos means that we're living in a world of physicality, that you don't have to survive physically. Meaning, and what I mean is that you don't have to survive physically. You don't have to do physical things to have your results. The reason why you do it, again, Chazer, go over and understand, Because there's a mitzvah of ishtadlus. The reason why you take medication, mitzvah of ishtadlus. The reason why you go sit at your job, mitzvah of ishtadlus. The reason why you make that phone call, mitzvah of ishtadlus. Shidduchim, according to certain, there is ishtadlus. According to others, it's just tefillah. I'm not paskening, everybody to their own. So therefore, 6 days a week, one is preparing for Shabbos. What's he preparing? He's preparing his mindset that I live a life of Emunah. I live a life of Bitachon. I live a life of going out to work and understanding my ishtadlus is only from your Rabbi Shalom. So it says to Chavis Alavomis that when a person understands that, and a person understands all the steps from beginning to the end of how he's supposed to live, his life is a life of peace. So what do we say on Shabbos? Bas Shabbos, when Shabbos comes, B'menucha. When Shabbos comes, peace comes. Notice that your neshama feels it. Every man that has gone to shul on Friday night and sits down when the chazan starts getting ready for Ma'ariv, and he starts falling asleep. It could be 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Why are you falling asleep? Everybody gets tired because menucha comes. Your neshama understands that it's a time of peacefulness. Your neshama is telling your body that now is a time nothing else is going on in the world. But you have to feel, I'm not saying you should fall asleep, I'm just saying that sense of serenity is how you're supposed to live every day. When you say Hayom and Rishon Shabbos, you're supposed to live today with that serenity. When you're sitting in front of your computer and you're making deals and you're sitting in front of your office and you're making phone calls, you're saying in your head, this is all the serenity of it's all Hashem. So live Shabbos Tekiyid. Live like a Shabbos Tekiyid. We said the Shem Shmuel the other day. The Shem Shmuel said that you remember this? Shem Shmuel said, if Klal Yisrael keeps 2 Shabbosim, they'll get freed right away. Gula comes. 1 Shabbos, another Chazal, Geula comes. Why? Because if you make your whole weekday Shabbos, you have Geula. You personally, you individually, every person could be free of the worries of this world. You could have Geula. How do you have Geula? By understanding that the whole day is Shabbos. Everything I'm doing is all you, Hashem. It's all Shabbos. Shabbos is Shabbos. Shabbos is rest. Shabbos, turn the letters around, is Tashav. Turn back to Hashem. It's all you, Hashem. Everything goes back. It's a circle. Shabbos, Tashav, Baishis. It's all you, Hashem. Everything about Shabbos is you, Hashem. I'm embarrassed if you take the letters of Shabbos. Shin Beis Sof. It's Shavas. Turn it. Tashav. Turn it again. Baishis. It's all Hashem's name. Meaning it's a complete name because it's all going back to Hashem. I'm embarrassed that I think it's me. What am I embarrassed about? How could I do an Aver? It's all you, Hashem. Tashav Tshuva. I'm turning back to you, Hashem. A person has to live his life that his whole Shabbos, his whole life is all you, Hashem. So I wish you a day that today should be b'Shabbos. Hayom and Rishon, Sheni, Shlishi, Revi, Chamishi, Shishi should always be b'Shabbos. Have the peacefulness of Shabbos every single day of your life. Have a wonderful day.